Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Good or Bad series. And today we are going to take a look on and discuss whether this album is good or bad. And the album is Tyler the Creator, Tyler the Creator, aka Wolf Haley, aka Tyler Baudelaire, aka Bunny Hop's newest album, Call Me If You Get Lost. Now, Call Me If You Get Lost dropped a month ago, but let's not talk about that. So as usual, we're going to take a look first on the first song in the track list, and that being Sir Baudelaire in this album. Now, Sir Baudelaire, I think, was kind of a short teaser to the album. I mean, like, that's kind of what the intro always been, right? But it's like a short teaser to the album where we can hear Tyler rapping back again after years of not hearing Tyler rap. And then my only problem with this Sir Baudelaire track was how it was a bit short to my liking. I felt like as the song goes on, the instrumental starts to grow on me even more, but then the song suddenly stops. And yeah, when the song suddenly stops, it just left me with this not satisfied feeling. But then we move on to the second song, that is Corso. Now, Corso is this very hard song that sounds like it straight up came from the Tyler Goblin era. Now, Tyler was really rapping his butt off in this song, where I think he has gotten possibly better at rapping. He got bars after bars in this song. And then in this song also you can hear DJ Drama being loud as hell throughout this album. He was like the main source of energy in this album. And you know, I've always been a massive fan of DJ Drama, especially with his like tape, Gangsta Grill Z kind of stuff. And then after Corso, you have Lemonhead featuring 42 Doug. Now, Lemonhead kicks off with this very hard horns to the song, and then you have the 42 Doug feature, which I think was pretty decent. Now, 42 Doug isn't the best lyrically here. He isn't the best at flowing, but I thought he was doing pretty well on this song. However, I think one thing that messed his verse a bit was the autotune. I would have preferred if he didn't use autotune that much, but in the end of the song Lemonhead, you can hear like a little skit with Frank Ocean, which is good because I personally thought Frank Ocean has already died or something. And then after Lemonhead was What's Your Name featuring NBA Youngboy. Now, What's Your Name starts off with Tyler the Creator's verse, and then comes the chorus, which I spotted a little hidden feature that is Ty Dolla $ign. Now, Ty Dolla $ign is one of my favorite artists of all time. So from then on, it kind of like excites me more with this song. And then NBA Youngboy comes in with his verse, and I have never ever heard NBA Youngboy sound so good on a track. I used to think, I still do think that NBA Youngboy makes bad music, but in this song he clearly outperformed himself and Tyler. Wonderful verse. After What's Your Name was Lumberjack. Lumberjack was like the main single from this album. Lumberjack also has one of my favorite lines from Tyler himself. He did refer to when Drake got booed off stage. He did refer to when he won the Grammy with Igor. After Lumberjack was Hot Wind Blows, which is another wonderful track, I think, because in Hot Wind Blows you have the sample cleared that was very phenomenal. I don't know which sample that is from, but again, it's straight up phenomenal. And then you have Lil Wayne's killer verse on here. Lil Wayne has been hot this year with Seeing Green, and Hot Wind Blows is another one of them where he absolutely killed the beat with his fast flows and his crazy rhyme scheme. After Hot Wind Blows was Massa, where I really like when the beat goes on, it gradually gets crazier. And same goes to Tyler the Creator. I felt like Tyler fit pretty well on this beat. And then after Massa was Run It Up, which is a pretty celebratory song where it has a similar instrumental pattern with Lemonhead. It kicks off with this hard horns. Tyler only had one verse, but that's not the problem on here because he still sounds fresh. After Run It Up was Manifesto. Now, Manifesto is where Tyler recalled back his controversy with Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, and here he talked about cancel culture, and his delivery on her again reminded me of when Tyler had this goblin personality like 10 years ago, a decade ago. After Manifesto was sweet slash I Thought You Wanted to Dance, which which is my favorite song from this album. I have so many good words for this song. Now, this song is 9 minutes long, yet it didn't even feel like 9 minutes because not even one single second from this song even bore me, you know? The first part of this song was Sweet, featuring Brent Faiyaz, I'm not sure how to pronounce. I thought the Sweet song was indeed very sweet. The second part of the song was I Thought You Wanted to Dance, which has Tyler's vocals throughout the song, and I really enjoyed how he combines those two songs in this one track. There was like this reggae bridge in the middle of the song where the reggae bridge transitions Sweet to I Thought You Wanted to Dance very beautifully, very smoothly. And then after Sweet, I Thought You Wanted to Dance was Rise featuring Daisy World. Now Rise is basically Tyler rapping how he got to rise to the top. Not really unique content to this song, however the beat was very significant on this because the instrumental was pretty good, I have to say. After Rise was Juggernaut featuring Lil Uzi Vert and Pharrell Williams. Now Juggernaut, I have to say, was I think the most well-produced song in this album and the most experimental one in this album. Like, who would have thought that a wild Lil Uzi Vert and a wild Pharrell Williams to rap their butts off on this crazy driven beat that Juggernaut already has to offer, and then Pharrell Williams decided to deliver one of his best verses I have ever heard from him. It seemed like he was back in his 2000s element. After Juggernaut was WILSHIRE, where Tyler talked about his love life. Now, my problem with WILSHIRE is that it is 8 minutes long, and as opposed to Sweet slash I Thought You Wanted to Dance, WILSHIRE, after the first 3 minutes, it really did bore me, and it still had 5 minutes left, so I kind of had to just wait before the song ended. And then after WILSHIRE was the Safari song, which closed the album. Now, what do I think of this album is that I think this album is one of Tyler's strongest to date. This album, Call Me If You Get Lost, is definitely up there alongside my other favorite album from Tyler the Creator, like Wolf, Flower Boy, and I feel like it's hard for Tyler to drop a bad album next because of how consistent he has been throughout a decade-long career he has had. I felt like Call Me If You Get Lost, again, just like his other albums, had really strong production value. Tyler has shown why he is possibly even better at rapping and can still be improving, but that's not really necessary. That's not really necessary to the artistry of Tyler. And then Call Me If You Get Lost also has a pretty good feature list. Now, to answer the last question in this song, is Tyler the Creator's Call Me If You Get Lost good or bad? I have to say, after everything I've stated in this video, I have to say that this album is indeed good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.